2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Norwood Invitational is about to start. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. The course is in phenomenal shape. I was out there a short time ago walking around. The players are excited. We can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Going with 8-iron here. Okay, that's going to play. A long putt remains. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
Okay.
This has got a chance.
You rotten thing.
Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And now to the par 3 second.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw. Green, you got a little pot bunker there on the right hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall offs, and whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
This is for birdie.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Good looking putt. And that drops for a birdie. Currently 1 under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The tee shot at 3.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is an absolute missile. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. "16 feet away."
Looking for another birdie here. Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
Ooh, that was close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
While we move on to the next hole, we show you that Rory McIlroy is the leader. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got a bunker that runs all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little bunker there in the middle of the fairway, but not really reachable. From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you can run your golf ball up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. Coming out of the thick stuff. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. Well, if this went down, we'd call it a bomb. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Here we go, putt on the way.
Looking good.
Will it go? And it drops.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 5th at Emery Beach Ridge looks pretty, but it's pretty tough too.
It certainly is, and as we've seen, features of this golf course, lots of run-out areas everywhere. Again, green sits up on a small plateau, but there's a spine running diagonal through this green. Trying to get it on the correct level can be tedious.
Going with the 7. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Nicely done. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error.
Oh, is it going to go down?
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 6th hole, a par 5, but is it gettable in 2?
Not really. This is a long par 5 here. Best played, I think, as a 3-shotter. Anything out to the right-hand side off the tee is just fine. But this is where it gets a little interesting. Do you lay it up short of this bunker here, or do you try and fit it in between those two right there? A decision must be made, and from there, that'll determine whether or not you can be aggressive for your 3rd shot, or you have to be a little on the conservative side.
This is his 2nd shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I just think it's, I mean, you just look at the history of what he's done, where he's won, the number of times, the, you know, doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes, like a magician, kind of going, well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be. And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget, I think it was the 2nd time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough, I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in 2002. Well, we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the 2nd round, and he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after, you know, 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth, and I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously, and the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front and to the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet, and I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing because, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this sucker right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass out of my teeth because my jaw was just scraping along for so far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one small fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
And down it goes. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your second shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Not a bad result right there. An update.
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
It's on a good line.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel.
This one would be from downtown. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Oh, how about it? A putt that's getting better. This one might go. And it goes in. Here's a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and Rory McIlroy at the top, leading by 1. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side, and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green, not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations awfully challenging.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Okay, we're going to take another look at that one. Time to get back to the course. Trying to get to 4 under with this putt. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet.
from long range here. All right, getting better.
Yahtzee! After that hole, our featured player is in second place, just behind Rory McIlroy.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. Wow, what a swing right there. That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This putt to get to the top of the leaderboard. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Looking good.
What a great feeling to put an eagle on the scorecard. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in first, Rory McIlroy in second. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Premium on accuracy here as bunkers are down the right-hand side and just a little small one down the left to get your attention. From there, for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green, but don't let that fool you. It drops off on all sides.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. And about 110 yards left to the hole. This looks right at the pin. Wow, it's just green after green. It's a machine.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots.
But it's about now, Rich, when you stand on the 11th tee at Emery Beach, you're thinking, gee, I wish I'd bought the fishing rod instead of the golf clubs.
Luke, if you find the green here at the 11th, you've pushed your tee shot. There is no reason to try and find this green as there is danger everywhere. Out to the left-hand side, a chip and a putt will do. One of the most challenging par 3s anywhere.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
That was worthy of another look.
This putt is about 17 feet long.
Little birdie looking here.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
Putting for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Time to check in with what Max Homer managed a little earlier today.
Oh, a little trickery, no doubt about it. An absolute beauty here.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's a 36-footer.
Starting this one out to the left. Watch it come back, though.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. The 13th, Rich, they say is a drivable par 4, but that's not necessarily a wise play.
I'm not too sure anybody is going to try and find the surface here with their tee shots. So lay it up out to the right-hand side. Just a short iron for your second. Green perched well above the fairway. Anything missing to the left could find the water.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on their 13th hole. This would be a great up and down. Starting this one out on a pretty big line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. The 14th requires some accuracy off the tee, Rich.
Yeah, this hole's got some length to it, doesn't it? Bunker down the right-hand side. You need to avoid that. Trees on the left can come and play with a truly wayward tee shot. Second shot, a big carry over a massive bunker. However, a user-friendly-ish type green with everything feeding in from the right-hand side.
That's some good golf right there. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago.
Great touch here.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Okay, time to return to the action. Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Ooh, this needs to hold on to the fairway. Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. That's a really nice approach shot. This putt for a birdie. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. This is pitching wedge on the way. Staring down a very long putt here. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
This putt's looking good.
Looking to get it really close.
Will it go? Yes! Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 17, a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
I like that one. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was going in. About 7 feet remain.
This one is for par.
As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5, most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green. Spinning to the left of this one.
That's a really nice shot. On the green, pin high, in a good position. Here's a putt to get to 13 under par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
That is the way to finish off a round. An eagle at 18. strokes at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round. You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Hey, it's the final round of the Norwood Invitational right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully, another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's go out to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. I think he likes that one. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
This one needs to sit. Looking to get up and down from here. He needs this one to save par. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. We've made our way to a par 3.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right-hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall-offs. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
Going with 8-iron here. A lot to like about that one. All right, chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put a birdie on the scorecard. That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Big chance here.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the third.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. I don't know about this one.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
This one greenside in the rough. Oh, that was so close. Hitting 4.
Starts off looking good.
Right on line, but just misses.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit.
Just one bogey, that's okay, but you don't want this to be becoming a habit.
That's going to work nicely for him. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. This putt is 14 feet away.
A great birdie chance here.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
This one's tracking.
Those are so frustrating. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8.
Hole 5 is a par 3. Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, that is going to be just fine.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Just a 4-footer remaining. Currently 14 under for the event.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Long par 5, only the biggest hitters in the game have any hope of reaching it. Most players electing to play it as a 3-shotter. The layup area does get a little interesting. Either you lay it up well back or you challenge the layup into a narrow little area bisected by 2 bunkers. If you do that, it definitely then becomes a birdie opportunity.
Can this stay on the cut stuff?
This player can breathe a sigh of relief. It stayed on the fairway.
Second shot here on the 6th. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Most demanding tee shot on the golf course by a wide margin. You've got to lay it up down the left-hand side as close to the water as you can to avoid being blocked out by those trees on the right. Second shot is downhill to a green that is deep in length, not particularly wide, so you find the surface. Better make sure you hit it the right distance.
Okay, that'll play. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Wow, I really like that. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Okay, moving on to the next. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
And again, you've got another raised green that's surrounded by a large bunker out to the right and a small pot bunker on the left-hand side. Green runs pretty strong from back to front, making that front pin oh so much more difficult.
That's a textbook swing. He's got a very long way to go. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
So close. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. That one drops. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. This tee shot is looking good so far.
This is bold, going for it in 2.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
A 13-footer here.
It's an eagle putt.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Starts off on a good line.
Just needed a little bit more on that one. A tap in left for birdie. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right, and for the first time we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
That's a tough one to swallow.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Not a bad shot right there. We are 19 feet to the hole. And it is just not there. The par putt. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
On the tee of a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, that was so close to going in. A putt here to move to 16 under par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Be the ball, Danny. No.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up-and-down birdie.
Ah, absolutely flushed. This is his second shot. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, fellas, looking like, I'd say 25 feet to the cup from here.
This looks pretty tiny, this.
Like the look of this. Oh, my.
Currently at -18 for the tournament.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
And that one's headed to the drink. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Blame the caddy.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Ooh.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
The 4. Handy effort, that one. This shot here from about 240 yards.
How about this shot? That is one of the best shots you will see. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole. This is looking really nice off the tee. Another good shot from our leader.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. A chance to save par. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. We're on the tee at 16. Going with pitching wedge here. I bet you there's a lot of balls in that water. Let's go down to Henny.
A nice helping hand he's going to get from this wind.
This is pitching wedge on the way. I don't like the looks of that one. It appears to be headed toward the rough. Terrific hands on that shot. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
This is his third. And now a 6-footer is left.
An all-important putt for par.
Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5, most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This is what you dream about. One putt to win the tournament. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
It's looking like about a 32-footer.
A good chance to two-putt now. All right, the time is now to win this event. There's your champion. Our featured player wins the Norwood Invitational.
Enjoy the victory and all the spoils that come with it.
Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.